Alright, so this is English paper 2, 2019 internal. So the question is saying, in each of the following items, sentence A is complete, but sentence B is incomplete. Complete sentence B in each time, making it as similar as possible in meaning to sentence A. Make sentence B one sentence. Never 2. Do not make any changes to the printed parts of the sentence B. Okay, so we have an example which is saying human rights must be observed by everyone. Then as for B, what dash? So the correct answer is that what must be observed by everyone are human rights. So we have question 1. So as for question 1 saying, education uplifts people out of poverty. Education uplifts people out of poverty. Okay, then as for B, people, which means we are going to say people are uplifted out of poverty by education. People are uplifted out of poverty by education. As for question 2 is saying, which is question A, the magazine contains a lot of irrelevant information. The secretary must edit it. The magazine contains a lot of irrelevant information. The secretary must edit it. Then as for B, containing, so this one is the present continuous tense. So I'm going to say, containing a lot of irrelevant information. Now, what contains irrelevant information? It is the magazine. So, containing a lot of irrelevant information, then you need to put a comma. The magazine must be edited by the secretary. So let me repeat, I'm saying, containing a lot of irrelevant information, then you put a comma. The magazine must be edited by the secretary. Okay, so let's move on to the next one, which is question 3. Question 3 is saying, which is a boy child and a girl child are future leaders. Okay, then as for B, a boy child as well as Z or as well. So on this part E, the verb should agree with the subject, or the subject should agree to the verb. Okay, so I'm going to say a boy child as well as a girl child. Then you're supposed to put a comma. A boy child as well as a girl child is a future leader. Is a future leader. That's all. Then as for question 4, it is saying, which is A, blood consists of red cells, white cells, platelets, and plasma. Then as for B, blood comprises. So now, if you use the word comprises, you are supposed to exclude off. Okay? Yes. So it is going to sound like this, okay? Blood comprises red cells, white cells, platelets, and plasma. That's all. Then as for question 5, A, criminals lead to realize that breaking the law retardates development. Criminals lead to realize that breaking the law retardates development. Then as for B, lead to. Okay, so if you use lead to here, it's going to sound like this. Lead to. Lead to do criminals realize that breaking the law retardates development. Lead to do criminals realize that breaking the law retardates development. So in this rewrite, you're not supposed to put a comma, okay? You're supposed just to put a full stop at the end. That's all. Okay? Then as for question 6, and it is saying, if people play a variety of sports, they will be healthy. Then as for B, unless. So unless people play a variety of sports, then you put a comma, they will not be healthy. They will not be healthy. Or you can say they won't be healthy. That's all. So let's move on to the next one, which is question 7. It is saying, most people marry in order to have a family. Most people marry in order to have a family. Then as for B, most people marry with a view. So I'm going to say, most people marry with a view of having a family. Okay? Most people marry with a view of having a family. That is for question 7, B. Then as for question 8, A, it is saying, we were happy to visit many places of interest and buy some souvenir. So when you say souvenir, it's just a reminder for past events, okay? So I'm going to say, as for B, we enjoyed, okay? We enjoyed, so it is going to sound like this. We enjoyed visiting many places of interest and buy souvenirs, okay? And buy souvenirs. Then as for question 9, A, there is an adage that states that health is wealthy. So there is an adage that states that health is wealthy. So we need to rewrite the whole sentence and add a question tag. Okay, so the first thing, you're supposed to rewrite the sentence and then you put a question tag at the end. Okay, so I'm going to say, there is an adage that states that health is wealthy. Then you put a comma. Then you put a question tag which is saying, isn't there? Isn't there? Then you put a question mark. So I'm saying, there is an adage that states that healthy is wealthy. You put a comma. Then you put a question tag. Isn't there? Then you put a question mark. Okay? Then as for the last one, question 10, A. The police officer said, human rights are not absolute. The police officer said, human rights are not absolute. Then as for B, the police officer said that. So to finish it, I'm going to say the police officer said that human rights are not absolute. Human rights are not absolute. That's all. Thanks for watching.